we're gonna watch G.I. Joe: Rise of Cobra from 2013. Was it?
No, it's much older than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me check. 2009. Sorry. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Why do you think 13?
That was, I think, Retaliation, the sequel.
I have no. If I'm right, like miraculously, that was magic because I know there wasn't it held back a year, like the second one, because like there was some problem or something they wanted to add.
I think so. Yeah, I remember it was originally supposed to come out half a year earlier, but then they delayed it, and it came out like I think in February of whatever year it came out of. 2013 was like.
Okay, well, either way, we're gonna watch Rise of Cobra, and I'm Angel.
Cristian.
Yeah, and it's gonna be an endeavor for us because I remember seeing this movie at a time where I was just starting to get into movies, and actually started to think like, oh, is this movie good or bad? But then at the same time, I still had that. I still didn't know what was a good movie. What's the difference between a good movie and a bad movie? And I remember when I was younger, I thought that this movie was great. What about you?
I remember seeing the commercial for this movie and thinking it looked dumb, but I remember it said either the director or producer, or the director of Iron Man was producing it, and I thought I loved Iron Man when I saw it, and I was like, oh, I want to watch G.I. Joe, and it looked dumb, but I figured this is gonna be like dumb fun though. I didn't have fun with the movie. From what I remember, I remember it looked so horrible. Like I was like, wow. It's such awful.
I just remembered another big actor that's in it besides Channing Tatum. But I don't want to spoil it just in case if you forgot.
I forgot, yeah.
Okay, then you'll know when you see him. Okay, and so thank you for joining us, you guys. The version we're watching, because I don't know if there's a unrated version or not, but the version we're watching is 1 hour, 57 minutes, and 59 seconds. And I'm pretty sure none of you guys have the unrated, or I don't even think there's an unrated one, but a longer version of this movie, because why would someone want a longer version of this movie?
An uncut version?
Oh, God. Please. What else can they possibly add?
All I'm thinking about is give us a Snyder cut.
Okay, we're just going to move on from that. I don't want to deal with that. So, yeah, thank you again for joining us. You guys will pause the commentary track when I say to pause it, and then you press play once the Hasbro logo completely fades away to black. And then once that happens, you guys will press play on this commentary track. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, pause now. Thank you. Okay.
Voila, we're starting.
We're starting. Spyglass. Is this the production company? I don't know.
I think so. I remember seeing it in like mediocre movies.
Because isn't it old?
I honestly don't know. I can tell you.
Hasbro also owns Transformers, right?
Yeah, they've only made 2 movies, right? The Transformers franchise and then G.I. Joe, and that's it, right?
I think so. Yeah. Oh wow, France 1641.
A movie called G.I. Joe: Rise of Cobra, and we started in France.
And 16 whatever, I already forgot the date.
41.
And we got what you wanted. Yeah. Well, I need just the brightness of the screen. Yeah, I don't know what's happening right now.
I like how they're in France, yet they don't have even a French accent or speak French.
What is his accent then? Just an accent?
I don't know. What's the French accent? I don't know. The only way I imagine French accent is a stereotypical, like snobby Frenchman.
So are they saying that his sons will try to take over the world?
Yeah, his son's gonna take revenge on him. Essentially like Spider-Man 2, Avenge Me.
No, but when Spider-Man 2, that didn't happen decades or even hundreds of years before.
Maybe you should have.
No. It's still very weird.
They put it on backwards.
Did they?
Yeah, they didn't have the hollow bit go into him. They put the face first.
in the not too distant future. It's 200 years later. Sorry, 200, 400 years later.
Yeah, that's so it is in the future.
Yeah. What accent does he have now?
No idea. European, definitely.
That looks so much like it develops to look like a toy. The nanobots or nanomites.
It does, yeah.
We taught them how to feel, how to love, how to have sex. We taught them everything. We taught them everything that a human would do, including eating a tank. Those look like movie cameras, like movie setups.
I like how people are watching this and no one's going like, "Hey, that's fucked up." Like,
hey, this can easily destroy the world.
Yeah,
we're seeing it now. Oh wow, that looked bad. That looked terrible. Where's the picture? Oh, it looked like the girl's like, "Guess what? I'm gonna kill you at some point. I'm a secret double agent." I got a bad feeling about this.
Why is it always green in movies? Like when like something that's evil, like in a very schlocky movie, it's always green. Like, do you remember Transporter? Oh no, that was purple.
Oh, Transporter had different colors for every movie. I remember Transporter 2 was yellow.
Yeah.
There he is. Look at that handsome man.
He's gotten so much better.
As an actor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when he came out in Step Up, that dancing movie.
Yeah. I never saw it, but
I never saw it either. I just remember the commercials and seeing him. I was like, he looked like the most generic white man I've ever seen. And then he got better at acting.
And then you saw him 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, I did. Did you ever see Foxcatcher?
No.
He's actually pretty good in that.
No, I did hear that he was good.
Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of the movie, but he was really damn good in it.
What's the last name of his family?
Tatum?
No, not Tatum. Him. Black guy.
Wayne.
Wayne, there you go. He's one of the Waynes.
Yeah. Did you ever see the Wayne's Brothers TV show?
Living Color?
No. It was literally called the Wayne's Brothers.
Oh, no, man.
I used to see
Not even Living Color I saw.
Nah, I only saw an episode of it for class.
Mm.
But, yeah. What about My Wife and Kids? Did you ever see that?
Yes.
I saw that.
I saw it because there's literally nothing on. Like, it was, I think it was when Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Sabrina the Teenage Witch, their shows stopped. And so they had to find something to replace it with, and then it was My Wife and Kids.
Yeah, I remember that on Channel 5, once the cartoons ended.
Yeah.
They went into sitcoms.
Yeah, Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
There was also, what else was it? There was 8 Simple Steps to Dating My Teenage Daughter.
Oh, no, that one.
I remember that one because the father in the show, the actor, he died. And so the second season, I want to say, they or the rest of the season, however it was, they had to continue without him. And everyone's like, oh, they're all sad about his death. And I was like, oh, I didn't know he actually died as a kid. Like, I just thought, like, he quit or something.
Yeah.
Dude's died. I like for the first 5 minutes we just have hardly talked about the movie.
To be fair, nothing happened besides them saying that weird time gap for some reason. Yeah. That wasn't necessary.
It really was.
It like that one used to set up that basically they tell us that any person with that emerald that we saw in the beginning with the red triangle, that's a bad guy. And then we saw the Russian. I think it was Russian. Is he Russian?
Yeah, and it's called him the Russian.
Okay, the Russian. He was wearing that on his tie. It's like, okay, so he's the bad guy. I think that was just it to tell us, okay, he's the bad guy.
What the hell? Yeah, what is that?
It's a good thing they shot at night. They have CG at night so they cover the fact how bad it probably looks.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, it looks a bit too dark.
At least something real landed on that.
Yeah.
But the reflection was fake fire. That's real fire, but the reflection I saw was fake fire. Would you agree with me that CG fire is some of the worst CG ever? Because like you can easily tell it's fake.
Yeah.
Especially off reflections.
Yeah, I think it moves too smoothly.
CG fire?
CG fire.
Yeah.
Something about it just it almost looks like a wave crashing, like, rather than just like just uncontrollable chaos in its movement.
Oh my god.
Oh my! Did you see his face? It looked like he got a parking ticket and was upset. He just like, oh my god!
Like he had no experience. He said, "Oh my god." I like how there's no music playing though.
Yeah,
It's just like destruction.
For better or worse.
Also, by this time, the only G.I. Joe show that I watched was back then when it was Channel 11, it was called the Fox Box. Remember
Yeah, I remember that.
Sigma 6 G.I. Joe?
I could be. It's been years since I've seen it. It's been years since I remember the Fox Box, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been years.
And it was called something else. It was called Fox Kids,
And
then
it was 4 Kids, right?
no, 4K was Channel 5.
Channel 5. Okay.
No, sorry, Channel 5 or Channel 11. Channel 11 or Channel 5, one of those. And then they combined together for one. What else? And I think that was it. I think the Fox Box was the last thing. They should attractive woman. I remember when I was younger. I was like teenager, so then I was discovering my body. And it's like, oh, okay.
I must say though, that's not a very good outfit for her.
Oh, no.
And it's not because of her promiscuity. It just looks really lame.
I wonder if the actor was able to move in that thing. 'Cause I think it's just pure leather.
Yeah. It almost looks like a dominatrix outfit.
Like, you want me to obliterate you into atoms? Like, yes, do it. That's supposed to be comedic?
I don't think so. Was that necessary?
He was far away, I think. Was you like a weird audio thing?
In what sense? Like, describe it.
Like he said something to his partner, and then the last minute he said, I gotta get the case. Like the audio sounded like kind of off. No?
No.
Okay.
Who the fuck is Anna?
Wait, did you see that acting right there? Like she was trying too hard with her facial expressions. They're snake eyes.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I remember when I saw this, like when it first came out.
Oh, I like the brutality. Here's a stab in the eye.
I liked how snake eyes looked, but the thing that I hated was the lips.
Oh yeah.
Like, why was that? I remember the TV show. Oh, I think it might have been the one you're describing. He had no mouth. It was just like a helmet. And I was like, oh, cool, they got that. But they put a fucking mouth on him, and it just looks weird.
Funny thing is, they could have easily covered it with something like some cool design over it. Because that would have made him look even cooler. Because you literally see nothing of his face.
Yeah. I remember when the movie came out, and then the toys came out.
Of course, the toys.
There was the mask of...
I remember that.
I remember that. I was in middle school. Fuck, this movie's old. I remember, I remember some of my friends bought the mask and they would just bring it to school, and everyone laughed just because the lips were just weird. They were just like these perfectly dark black lips.
Isn't me, but I'm assuming that that the actress didn't do most of her stunts. Would you agree or no?
Yeah. Actually, can you lower a bit? I thought that was like a stripper pole. The way it came out and there's like a spotlight, she's gonna start dancing.
Just to prove how much of a dominatrix she is.
I mean, no complaint from us. Like, that would be the most exciting thing the movie has done so far.
I think this action scene was like, eh.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't... The only point was we need the case. But... now I like her more. Scarlett. The way he's standing. Oh, he looks horrible. Look at that.
Yeah. That in the front doesn't look too bad.
But I mean the quality that we're having.
Oh yeah. Black on black violence.
I agree. Duke. Oh, the way he said it was just like to tell the audience, like, you heard of Duke? Like yada yada yada, Duke. Like very, like, kind of obvious, even the way he said it.
Oh, I'm thinking about Duke Nukem. No, fuck it, we'll walk it.
Music.
Wow.
I'm curious. At some point, was Tommy Lee Jones supposed to be that guy?
Yeah, you know, he would fit. Like, I can imagine Tommy Lee Jones in that role.
Mm.
It's not even medicine; it's just putting heroin in him.
Oh, yeah, the lips.
The lips, what the hell?
Is that ADR?
What is he? Like, what is he?
Who?
Like, Snake Eyes. Because, like, you look at his body and it looks like he's shirtless. And it's just all black. Like, he's made out of fucking charcoal and ash.
Mm-hmm. I know from the shows, the cartoon shows, that he had regular clothes, and it was just like the only thing that was that had what's I'm looking for. The only thing that looked like a suit or something was the helmet, and it made it look like normal issue kind of stuff. But for this one, they went all out. Like, you're gonna be a toy.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Damn, that looks terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, this is not great.
I wonder how much money was put into this movie.
Oh yeah, Brendan Fraser's in this.
Yep.
I remember that because I remember he hadn't been in movies for a while, or maybe he has been in.
Hasn't.
Oh, but during this time, I remember it's like, hey, I remember that guy.
You know why he was in there? He was in this?
Yeah, why was he?
Director Steven Sommers.
I'm
Director
assuming...
of The Mummy and The Mummy Returns.
Ah, that's what it was. All right, I remember that. I remember the commercials. They would show the director of the Mummy series before I think the third one came out.
Mm-hmm. Also, he didn't do the third one.
That's probably why it wasn't as good. I remember seeing, what was it, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, right? That's what it was called.
I remember seeing it too.
I saw it in theaters when it came out, and I'll never forget it because I was just reading the newspaper all of a sudden. In the top 5 movies, the first one was the new Mummy movie. The second was Dark Knight, and then the other three I don't remember. And it's like in a world where the Dark Knight is playing, like, why would I go watch the Mummy?
Because of your fondness for the other movies.
Maybe, but I think also because I actually went with my family that time, and they were like, "What's the movie we can all enjoy?" And the movie was one of them. That dude just looks evil. Look, fucking look at him.
Or is that British?
Nah, it sounds like Swedish almost.
Swedish. Okay, so not Russian.
But not you. Was Channing Tatum trying to do like a beard thing? Because it's like his mustache.
Yeah, like a little scruff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks like he got a bit of food on his lips and.
Even the G.I. Joe logo thing, and that looks like a toy on his head.
Fuck, I didn't see it.
You'll see it right now. That the eagle on the head commander, it looks like a giant toy, just like shine up.
Oh, why not just 0? 0.
Oh wow, he looks Snake
Like,
Eyes.
like he would have
Oh,
been
wow.
badass if they just would have gotten rid of the lips. That's one of the reasons I dislike this movie, because I like Snake Eyes could have been such an easy character to make,
Mhm.
like, kids version of cool, but then they put on the fucking lips. Did they really have to do that?
Just extend the time. So he was analyzing his voice to see if he was saying the truth.
Hmm.
She looks like so much like a teacher. I wonder how many people had fantasies of her like being some kind of like teacher or something for porno, whatever.
Yeah. Absolutely, it's Channing fucking Tatum.
Oh, he didn't look as handsome as he usually does in this movie. Maybe he gained some weight for this.
Maybe. And she's not there. What?
No, you gave him a code to open the case. That's it. Right?
Oh, secretly, it also activated a tracking device.
Somehow.
Get the fuck out. She's married?
Oh, he should have.
Fidget spinner. Storm Shadow.
I like he's basically like ripped off of the cartoon. Right? Doesn't he look like it?
Yeah.
And look at that. Steven Summers, we got Emotep.
Oh, that's who that is. He kind of looks like Michael Keaton there.
Mm-hmm. With his hair, right?
Yeah.
So of course, yeah, the two main people from The Mummy who wouldn't else get jobs, got jobs in this movie. What was I say? But yeah, like I think one of my favorite things was seeing Storm Shadow being like Storm Shadow. That makes sense?
Yeah. Like they actually got his essence down intact.
Okay, we're gonna get this information, but we're not gonna know who the fuck that is. Yeah, this movie is just going off as if you know some stuff about G.I. Joe and not really explaining what is happening right now.
Right. I wonder if that was comfortable for the actor.
He looks like a worse Jigsaw doll. Look, from this distance, from the camera distance from him, doesn't it look like it?
But
Yeah. CG. And my job is done. Doesn't it? Especially with the hair.
yeah.
But he felt pain. That's why he went. That's why he hit the ground. So why are you telling your boss that if he knows this?
He's testing them. Yeah, you gotta keep your employees in check, eh?
I wasn't paying attention, but did those people volunteer or were they forced to?
No, they were forced. They already had the henchmen. They're like, fuck them, let's just use them as test subjects. You know what I really disliked about this movie?
Tell me the one thing you really dislike.
There were times where it looked cartoony.
Yeah.
But they didn't go with the cartoony tone. Like, they kind of played it straight. So it's sort of weird when they're playing it straight and like the visuals look very bright and colorful sometimes. And
but the world doesn't reflect that.
Yeah, it doesn't reflect that. So especially the end and the ice. Like it looks like they're playing in a McDonald's playhouse, and they're all very serious about it. So it's really, really weird. I will say this though, I did like the how the henchmen look with the skull, because it just reminded me of Army of Two, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Oh, but I do like they did, where their soldiers are literally nothing to them. That they're all the same, and like they're faceless minions.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it would have been fun if we had some. You recognize some of them, so like, oh, it's him. He's back, or like maybe an upgrade or something. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Instead of just like a faceless army. She's right there. Scarlet is just leaning on Snake Eyes. She's like, huh. And she's staring out like, oh, isn't that black man cute, Snake Eyes? And like this, and then she would say, "This is why I love talking to you."
Yeah.
Could you just sit there and listen? It sounds like something they would do, right or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds alright.
He says, "What happened to her? She used to be more attractive."
Duke.
I swear, I think they tried getting Tommy Lee Jones, and then they couldn't get him. So they got this guy.
Yeah, like, fuck it, yo, dude. Hey, ask me a question. No, he never said that.
Did he?
No, he never has.
Okay.
This is the first time.
Why did he have her picture?
You know what's really
and
funny?
looks pretty clean. Sorry.
Was they find her like in the supercomputer. They're analyzing every single photo, and he goes, every photo, and he goes, well then, shouldn't they know that they dated?
That's fair.
If it's
To be fair, they just started looking for that picture.
It would have eventually gotten to that. It's like, hey, you two fucked, right?
Thanks for the exposition, man.
You want to say that again? Oh, she is married.
Danielle.
Yeah, claro, right up before.
I want to look up some facts right now. I know this is a boring. I know this is a boring scene.
H082.
Also, now this guy, how attractive your wife is, and now you're asking, I want to know what you've been doing. It's like, well, one of your first suspicions would be, oh, she's cheating on you. I like that. It was a one take too.
Yeah.
Talk while I'm looking for something.
Well, I'll tell you this. She looks better as a brunette than a blonde. That's fair. I always like the shing sound of a knife. Like shing.
To be fair, she shouldn't have been able to land that blade that close to Storm Shadow.
Yeah.
To be fair, look at that chest. I gotta expose that chest. Oh, let's see if the cameo guy that you don't know is here. I think he is.
4 years earlier.
Only 4 years?
Yeah, 4 years. That's all I needed.
Come on, Anna. Although when I saw this movie and the cameo guy shows up, I did not know who he was.
Oh, I'll keep an eye out for it.
No, he's literally gonna show up like right now, like in a few minutes.
I'm only gonna buy one of these.
Just to symbolize how much he loves her. There he is.
Oh shit!
You forget?
Yeah, I completely forgot.
This is one of his big movies, and where afterwards he's like, nope, I'm doing indie movies for now. When did Dark Knight Rises come out?
Dark Knight came out 2012, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's when Avengers came out. 2012. Right. Yes.
Okay. Even she said yes.
Yeah.
So isn't it sad kind of to see Joseph Gordon-Levitt here?
No, because he was still coming up.
Oh, he was still coming up?
Yeah, he was still coming up. Because Inception came out 2010.
Was he in that?
Yeah, he was in that.
Oh.
So, this is a 2009, right?
Yeah, 2009.
Yeah, so it's like, he He got better.
Oh, I was about to say, who's that now?
Oh my god.
Okay, at some point, Ripcord says you have lifelike hair and a kung fu grip. Oh yeah, I remember that. Hasbro used the same line on TV commercials for the original G.I. Joe action figures. Oh, so Hasbro from the start owned G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
I know, that's a fun fact for me.
Didn't they own Transformers from the start too?
I don't know. Yeah, so you know,
I don't know what this says about me for a split second. I thought it was Idris Elba. Because the way
he kind of looks like him, and he has an accent.
Yeah, that's why. And for a split second, like the way, like the hip like the profile side of him, kind of looked like him. That is just Iron Man right there.
Mm-hmm. I think there's a. Ah, here it is. Wasn't there a G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra video game?
Yeah, I think there was a video game. I didn't do so. I thought you didn't like him.
I think that a G.I. Joe video game when in the G.I. Joe world could actually be a good movie. I mean, a good video game. What do you think?
I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
It's a bit too much.
But I think they could do something.
I think they could do something. Yeah.
And there he is.
There he is. There's
Brendan Fraser.
So it is Banga Gong.
Who?
The song.
Oh.
The hell's with the rhyming?
I knew that was coming, and I got a Let's see.
You know what that reminds you of? What they're doing right now, like those.
Holy fuck!
All right, this is an interesting one.
Ray Park was nervous about wearing the ninja suit, and asked to practice with it at home so that he could be comfortable with it. He found the suit composed softly of rubber with a metal visor, like wearing a rubber band, and had to put effort into moving in it. You know who Ray Park is?
No.
Darth Maul.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Let me see. Just to double check. Oh, she's really cute. It's just me?
No, she is.
Okay. I don't think she's acted ever after this.
We could always check.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing this. I'm like, that's just straight up a video game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what reminded me of? Superman 64. You know when you have to fly the fucking rings?
Oh, again.
Yep,
Darth Maul, Ray Park. Which makes sense because he's actually a good martial arts fighter.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I remember when the sequel came out, Retaliation. I always wondered why they replaced like half the cast.
Yeah, it's a good reason. And there's a reason why they're having her wear that.
Well, it makes sense. You know, that's gym wear.
Well, that's also fair.
The
I don't know what that means. Do you?
Nope. I'm kind of surprised to see him.
In a movie like this?
No, which one is he? Marlon or is he the other one? I think he's Marlon.
I'll check right now. I'm in the cast list. I like that. Look.
I'm surprised that he just looks fit. That's all.
Marlon Wayans.
Wayans.
Okay, let's see what she says.
Wow, what a bunch
Wait.
of...
Okay, what happened? I don't know what she said. I know what she said, but at the same time I don't.
She's an idiot.
Why? What now?
Uh,
Explain what you said.
She was like, attraction is an emotion. Emotions are science.
Emotions aren't science?
The emotions are science. We can't prove it exists and it doesn't exist.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah, she's one of those cunts.
So then she has no loyalty with anyone because loyalty isn't an actual thing.
No, it's just bad writing.
But am I right in saying that or what?
I don't know. I just hate anytime a character does that. It's just making him seem superior above others. They make him these cold calculated person. I fucking hate that.
To be fair, that's her character. For this one.
I know, but it always just seems lazy.
Oh wait, isn't that generic also?
Yeah.
Like the very smart person, like basically Spock.
Yeah,
his character.
Just emotions. But Spock actually was more human.
He was half human, yes.
Yeah. And then these people are just so fucking dull.
Okay, the woman who played Scarlet in this is Rachel Nichols.
Did she do anything?
Disregard
the video?
Let's see.
She was in Star Trek.
Continuum, a TV show. Conan the Barbarian. Star Trek. Criminal Minds. Alias.
Oh, P2. She was in that?
What's P2? Is that good?
No, it's a terrible, trashy
Look at
horror
this,
movie.
look.
But I liked it.
Is that good or bad?
Yeah, not bad.
That's a contrast. She's in Titans for one episode.
That's
Angela Roth.
no fucking clue. That shouldn't have been funny, but it really goddamn is.
She's in one episode of... Okay, that was a weak slash. She was in Taken, the TV show, apparently, for one episode.
Oh, yeah, that only lasted like a season.
Sexism.
Right.
Yeah, she's been stuff, but not really anything of importance or value.
Right. You know, Joe headquarters really sucks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I like though? That they needed someone, that the leader of the Joes had to press a button to let everyone know, hey, we're getting invaded.
Oh yeah.
And not the
sensors or cameras.
And they didn't even show the people like deactivating security or anything.
Yeah.
They literally
just
walked
stepped in.
That's
using drills.
Yeah. That's just arrogance on the Joe's part.
Like, they can't find us. They're the CG fire.
He seems really happy. Follow me.
Dennis Quaid took the role of General Hawk on the insistence of his son, a fan of G.I. Joe.
Ah, that explains it. It's a guy on fire.
Just before the race to the Eiffel Tower, because I don't care about spoiling, Breaker takes Duke's last piece of bubblegum. This is an homage to the Breaker comic book character who was often seen what's that word say? Reprimanded for chewing gum during missions. Oh, really? Reprimanded for chewing gum?
I remember. I don't know. I just remember. I was just having a memory of in school someone getting caught chewing gum in class, and I always thought, I don't think they still did that. That was like something from like movies and TV, but some teachers get mad that you chew gum.
Call me moment right here. The filmmakers enjoyed working with Dennis Quaid so much that screenwriter Stuart Beatty or Betty created 10 to 15 more scenes for him.
Okay.
That would have been unnecessary.
I mean, it's not like, he's necessary.
Oh, here we go. The good stuff.
Flashback.
To show that they know each other.
Yep.
Go get him, Ray Park. Oh, since we're here. Rachel Nichols, as Scarlet, redhead, burned herself and Sienna Miller sprayed her wrist while shooting the fight between Scarlet and the Baroness. Which I assume is in this one, because I don't think they fight again.
No, I don't think so. I'm assuming when they fell.
Wait, why that soldier have fear? They're not supposed to feel anything.
Hey, you know what? Fuck shit happens,
If anything, that soldier should have been running towards heavy duty, and just hug him to blow up. Yeah, so it's this fight. They got injured, or one of them, Scarlet got injured.
Fuck her up.
Wait, what'd you say?
Fuck her up.
Oh, fuck her up.
Fuck her.
Rachel Nichols. I don't know how to pronounce her last name.
Let me see.
Rachel
Nichols, yeah.
Nichols was the first choice for the role of Scarlett or O'Hara.
You think just because if that is naturally red hair, like just that's it?
Maybe. Look at that toy. Look at that toy. Available soon. But I never bought any of these toys. I only had some of them only because they were selling that in McDonald's with the Happy Meals. Those were the only times I had one of these G.I. Joe toys. Oh, that's horrible.
No, I never seen anyone play with G.I. Joe toys like from this movie.
I like the plane I got from McDonald's.
Man, you're already bored of this.
I'm yawning.
You're yawning. I'm already bored of this too.
And these action scenes are so unnecessary.
You're just dull. That seems unnecessary.
Oh, that guy. Isn't he an X-Men?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's a good actor, though.
During the tour of the pit, Hawk tells new recruits that knowing is half the battle. The same line was used in public service announcements at the end of the G.I. Joe 1985 animated series. Because I never lost before. Is she gonna say that?
Let's find out. You alright?
But I thought sadness wasn't an emotion. I mean, like, that can't be proven or something. Like emotions, you know that.
Hey, you got it right.
Is it just that bad?
Yeah,
I know.
It really is that bad.
Yeah, how old are you? I was gonna say, let's just look at you. Damn.
Yeah, I genuinely thought I could do that too.
That's something that. Thank you. Make fun of her. Make fun of her.
Yeah, you should make fun of her. That's stupid what she said.
Wait, so if I make fun of her, she'll like me too? Like your emotion, it's all bullshit. Like, oh, thank you. Your cheeks turn red. So basically, you want me to make fun of you for what you believe.
Yeah, those guys those pickup artists were right. If you disrespect and taunt women, they'll love you more for it. Tokyo.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt joined the cast when he was shown the mask he would wear as Cobra Commander. That was the first time he was shown to the cast.
Is he even still in the movie after that?
Not to spoil it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. It's fucking.
I won't spoil it. Say something, come on.
Some random white kid is answering.
It might be interesting. In an interview in Top Gear, Sienna Miller, aka the Baroness,
Yeah.
said 112 cars were destroyed during filmmaking. She also said it was a record number of cars destroyed in a movie at the time of the interview. That's something.
That's something. What has she done? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, you want me to search?
Yeah. Just do it, man.
I know I'm doing it. Calm yourself. Sienna Miller.
Faster.
Wait, who'd you call a bastard?
No, I said faster.
Oh, faster. I think my voice cracks. I think my voice cracked. Lawyer Cake, American Sniper, Alfie, Burnt, Stardust, Factory Girl.
Huh. So not too bad.
What, you know these movies?
Yeah. I mean, some of them aren't great.
You must love her. Did you break her heart too?
I like how even as a kid they call him Storm Shadow. Like this dude doesn't have like
You don't have a name.
Bob.
A cur. I forgot that isn't like an old negative slang. Cur.
It's an insult.
Why didn't you talk back then? Oh, that actor kid,
Yeah.
young Storm Shadow. That thing again. He was in that old Disney XD show, Kicking It. It was about a show where like kids were being taught karate by the guy from the brother from Hannah Montana.
I don't remember. I never saw Kicking It. I did remember the brother from Hannah Montana.
Okay, well, Kicking It. That little kid actor, young Storm Shadow, he actually knows like karate and MMA stuff. Well, there's something. Again,
Fidget spinner.
it looks like the first fidget spinner.
Yeah, G.I. Joe's actually ahead of his time.
By that one thing.
Like, just for that one thing. Yes.
Oh, that Baroness. She was in Foxcatcher. She was Nancy Schwartz.
Not a fucking clue. I saw it once, and then again, it's not like I know who Sienna Miller is before this.
Yeah, that's mainly it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's do it. What are they gonna do? Yeah, stab him.
I remember now.
It looks really. That's not bad. I mean, that's an age rate. What?
How could you possibly know that? Or like, how can you know that?
Fuck it. Like, it matters at this point. Who'd you find? Come on, boy. Who'd you find?
A post credit scene was planned in which famously Mutant Ninja Snake Eyes tells a joke to the G.I. Joe team. Larry Hama advised against it because it would detract from the seriousness of the film, as well as go against the core of Snake Eyes' character, who has always been portrayed as a complete mute. I like that second excuse. Snake Eyes shouldn't talk ever. The first one, he looks like he looks like a guy from the Matrix.
I was thinking Blade.
That too. But the first one, it will detract from the seriousness of the movie. I'm laughing at you.
Oh shit! Fucking
PTSD.
exactly.
Not really. You know why?
You know, I'm so bored. I'm just gonna talk about playing Batman: Return to Arkham.
Okay, so explain why you're gonna talk about it.
This movie's boring.
No, explain why specifically you're gonna talk about Batman.
Because I recently bought the Return to Arkham, the remasters for the next gen consoles.
Mm-hmm.
They were on sale on PlayStation, $5 for both of them. Why not? That and I honestly could just take out my 360 out again and plug it in. But to be honest, my TV's running out of HDMI ports, so I was like, I don't want to take them out, put it in. And it's a hassle to put them. So
there's a Gordon-Levitt to answer your question.
Which one is he?
I don't know, but he.
Oh, he's the little one.
Yeah, the little one.
He's the little one.
Which I kind of like. It shows like how like small and weak he is.
Yeah. Right, so I was playing Arkham Asylum again, and it's a really weird remaster because it doesn't look all that great sometimes. Like Batman, like all the main villains, all the main characters look.
And here's the plot.
Hold up.
I like how he flew.
Yeah.
But to be fair, he should have died by that impact.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Look at that. He was way too close.
There should have been shrapnel all over his face.
Look at that horrible fake plane. Or both of them.
They're helicopters.
Helicopters. Alright, so that's the idea of when she told him, like, you already had me die once before. And when he told her that, don't worry, I'll protect your younger brother. And then he died.
Oh, that's what that is.
Shutting down.
Why is it always a fucking chopper?
Look at that laziness. I'm gonna shoot. You're gonna shoot someone by accident. How lazy those guns were aimed.
I mean, come on, this is so lame.
Oh wow. When the nanomites are implanted into a person's body, they form a scar in the shape of the Cobra symbol from G.I. Joe 1985.
Yeah, we saw that already with the guy.
No, yeah, but I never would have guessed that would have been a Cobra like symbol. That's I think it's too cartoony for this movie.
But in all seriousness.
All seriousness.
But in all seriousness. Alright, so I've been playing Arkham Asylum Remastered. But like I said, the main characters look bad, but the NPCs look fucking awful. Like, they did not age well. Like, somehow they just couldn't get them to look right. But they're like,
I'm feeling sorry, but I have this feeling that was Stan Lee. Throw my fidget spinners.
Oh yeah, Stan Lee's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. That's not gonna make a ruckus, you know, some guy fucking falling in the
Look at this thing.
Where are they?
And some technology thing. He's my secret lover.
Okay, but when we're done, I want a divorce.
Problem, you killed my head guy right now.
Yeah.
How'd that look if she just shot him from that close range?
Yeah, because then I figured you can't really threaten him because you need him to weaponize the warhead. So it's like, you know.
Alright.
I always thought that was so weird.
Stephen Sommers took great care over the technology depicted in the film, going through various books/magazines about weapons technology. He feels that almost 100% of the technology can be developed within 10 to 20 years.
Cool.
If it's almost going to be 10 years, and has there been anything from this movie that weapons wise that has been done?
Suits still aren't a thing. That shockwave thing, I don't think so. Wow. In all seriousness, you fucking tell me you can't say that once that appears. That's a goddamn Nerf football fucking spinning. And you're telling me in all seriousness.
Come on, Christian, the seriousness of this film.
No.
That's how I'm gonna have Snake Eyes tell a joke. That was the first reason. Instead of the first reason being Snake Eyes should never open its mouth.
Cause his lips are weird. Kiss him, you fool.
Hey, that man was lucky enough to be kissed by her.
Yeah. Imagine he died with a boner.
He probably did.
He probably did. That's sad.
You see her. I said on screen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. We get it because like she's a murderous killer now.
What if she throws herself onto what's the white guy, the white suit?
Who's white suit?
The Japanese...
Storm Shadow?
Yeah, Storm Shadow. She threw herself on him. Would he have to kill himself? Because
it was specifically said to her husband about her husband.
Oh, okay.
The music.
This feels early 2000s. That is adorable how he ran.
Again, this. According to Brian Golder, the writers took the inspiration mostly from Larry Hama's G.I. Joe comics and not the G.I. Joe 1985 animated series. Lorenzo D. Bonaventura admits he feels the Cobra organization, as depicted in the cartoon, was probably the stupidest evil organization out there. Exclamation point. Oh, that smile. Did you see how different her face looked?
Yeah.
It looked odd on her. I don't know why, but it was weird. Oh, tell me if this sounds like another character that we talked about briefly before we recorded this. Byung Hon Lee, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Although I did. Who plays Storm Shadow, had no knowledge of the G.I. Joe saga, but was advised by the filmmakers not to learn about his character, letting his portrayal stand by itself. He describes Storm Shadow as defined and driven by two conflicting facets: huge pride and a sense of honor. And to me, it sounds like Vegeta.
Oh yeah.
But those can't be conflicts like that. Those can't be two conflicts because he uses them to fight and to win. No.
Vegeta or Storm Shadow?
No, Storm Shadow.
I mean, do we really know much about him other than he was a kid?
No, but those two ideals.
I don't know much about Storm Shadow to say anything about that.
Okay.
I mean, you always had to. I remember when they showed the trailer, they showed parts of this.
Mainly this.
Yeah, and I was excited for that. Now, as I see it, it's not fantastic.
That was CG, right? That looked weird.
I honestly couldn't tell you.
No, to me, it looks. To his jump looked off.
Mm-hmm. Damn it! Now I'm thinking of Metal Gear Solid. Snake, snake. Now, how can you kill him if he's on? Okay, that makes sense. What?
Not me.
Did she just fucking decapitate someone?
Yeah, that's what her crossbow does. No, she's been nice to you since you told that joke about making fun of her. Snake Eyes' pursuit in Paris described him as a man who never gives up. Words from the theme to the animated G.I. Joe series.
I never saw the original cartoon.
Me neither.
I never read the comics either, which I kind of forgot they made.
Also, doesn't G.I. Joe, like, the premise of it sound like a cool premise to do?
In what sense?
Like this, not secret, but this part of the army that has better technology than any other U.S. government, and they go up against basically a terrorist group called Cobra.
Well, it's kind of already been done with Mission Impossible and James Bond, like, you know, these secret agents.
Yeah.
And then like a terrorist organization. Like, it's been done before.
To be fair, but done animated and like to be done with like with either mature or adult kind of things, but also for kids. That's really done. Unless the original Mission Impossible was like that, because I don't know.
I don't know. It just sort of that kind of premise of just secret organizations kind of already been done.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
What did he do?
That thing flew. Explosion wasn't necessary. Spider-Man 2.
There you go. That's only one. Like,
and somehow the two people who don't have nanomites are the ones that live out of that crash. You get it?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. The classic trailer moment.
Yeah, there's a manual. Like, oh, we got one. How are they still alive? Well, he's dead, so, you know.
But that was in the script, so she had to say it.
Yeah, with your Nerf football. It really is just Nerf football.
Channing Tatum told Howard Stern during a radio interview that I fucking hate this movie.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
He revealed that he was forced to make the film because he signed a 3-picture deal early in his career prior to finding wider fame. When the movie was offered to him and Tatum was dissatisfied with the script, he asked if there might be a way to avoid taking on the movie, but he was told he had to do it or would be sued. However, his dislike of the movie is more due to the circumstances which forced him to do it, while he considers the final product as a film that was really not at all that bad.
Okay.
You like the first part?
Yeah, I like the first half. I like the first bit.
Let's see. not screened for critics.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah. The the film takes place in 2020.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, and it was never clarified when this was.
No.
It's just in a not too distant future, 400 years later.
Yeah.
Also, CG glass is also terrible. Just to be fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like there's not they're like on a CG background, right?
Looks like it.
They're probably Americans. Like, hey, take a picture of me in front of the Eiffel Tower.
You know what this reminded me of? You remember when
It's the sweet life of Zack and Cody on deck.
Battlefield 3 when it came out, and there was a bit where the Eiffel Tower gets blown up and it falls. Yeah.
Sam Worthington was considered for the role of Duke, but turned it down due to scheduling conflicts with Avatar.
I think he got the better movie out of this.
I don't even like both. I don't even like Avatar.
I know, but I'd rather watch Avatar than this.
Gee, I'm not sure about that. I remember to me Avatar was slow.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
How did he know the plane was gonna be there?
He didn't, but he took a chance, and
Take a chance on me.
life rewards people who take chances.
Not really.
But I gotta say something.
I forgot.
You know what it looks like? You remember on Fox when they would show football, and they would show that robot in football gear?
Oh yeah.
He looks like that.
I forgot, but it's true. Best friends Channing Tatum and Joseph Gordon-Levitt star as Duke and Cobra Commander, who are arch nemesis in the film. I forgot. Yeah, Channing Tatum and Joseph Gordon-Levitt are actually like really good and close friends.
I don't know that.
That's probably why Channing Tatum had a cameo in Don John.
Did you really?
Yeah, remember like they watched he and Scarlet Witch. He and
Scarlett Johansson Russian movie in San Hathaway.
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember that now. Yes. I really liked Don John.
Me too. I remember liking when I saw it.
Yeah.
Wasn't Joseph Gordon-Levitt's sister Brie Larson?
I don't remember that.
Huh?
I don't remember that.
Oh, okay.
I just remember mostly him and Scarlett Johansson scenes.
Mm-hmm. It's been longer than a couple of minutes when he died.
Yeah.
Look at that perfect toy to sell.
The fuck's going on?
3 needles. There's only 2.
Yeah, I used to see too.
Like, there's no buttons on that device that guy has on. You see that?
Maybe it's like touchscreen. Like you just like they have the design, but it's not actually like a push button.
The camera could still be on.
Oh, he's supposed to be French. Right, so I've been playing Arkham. Arkham Asylum. You know what I just realized? The combat got better in the games.
Huh?
The combat got better throughout the series. Because I was playing Arkham Asylum again. And man, I've gotten used to so much to, I guess,
Spider-Man?
yeah, Spider-Man and Arkham Knight. Like going back, man, I miss just...
Was it simpler or what?
No, it's just not as varied. Like you could punch and you could block, but you can't throw multiple batarangs. And you know the back claw, you can't drag them to you and then like clothesline them. And it's not as easy. You know how like in Arkham Knight you could switch through your different items really quick. You can't do that in Arkham Asylum. And I really missed that. Like I was just throwing a batarang at someone. Then or backline them throwing batarangs, or the explosion gel. Like you can use all of that in like Arkham Knight. You can't use that in Arkham Asylum. It's really slow. That, and I realized how much I need the
There's a general in a wheelchair. And he looked very funny how he came into the scene.
Ever. Right, you can't. Like, you know how in Arkham Asylum, when you block someone, the enemy has like that things on top of his head to show, right? Because I've been playing on hard mode to get rid of that.
Yeah, I do.
But the thing I've noticed that it's really hard to tell when an enemy's gonna hit you, because when they move, it looks the same as when they're about to punch you. So I block and no one hits me, and I lose. And the one other thing I hate is that for Arkham Asylum, you have to keep the momentum going. Like in Arkham Knight, if you don't hit someone for a few seconds, you still have that combo. If for Arkham Asylum, the moment you can't find someone else, it disappears. So you literally have to keep hitting someone. That's really annoying because some of them are far away, and because when you use your back claw, it doesn't bring you right to them. Like it just nudges them towards you, and that's it. So the combat got better. Like it's not a deal breaker. Like I can still enjoy it, but I just realized like, wow, they did it better than the other games.
Okay.
And the two children, assaulting each other.
At film's end, the Joes are preparing for an operation codenamed Mongoose. Mongooses are a family of carnivorous mammals known for their ability to fight and kill snakes, particularly cobras.
Cool.
Cobra Commander's mask was redesigned partially because filmmakers thought the original version was too similar to a Ku Klux Klan mask.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, it looks more like a ghost, just like a bedsheet with two. Because Ku Klux Klan have the pointy bit on the top. But yeah, I could start to see that. Kind of makes sense, though, right?
The scream.
Ah! He was taking a hard shit, or he's passing your kidney stone.
Something about what you had an issue with. The Cobra nanomites, which decay metal, are colored green to resemble fungus, which can also decay metal.
I did not know that. I don't know if fungus can do that. But it still looks dumb. It's a fucking Nerf football. It's Nerf or nothing. I always wanted a Nerf as a kid. I always wanted those Nerf guns, like those big ass ones. But then I remember, the moment you throw the balls, you gotta pick them up, and I'm too lazy to do them. Like, nah, it's not worth it.
Lorenzo di Bonaventura originally envisioned Mark Wahlberg for the role of Duke. No, Mark Wahlberg's too small.
That would make sense.
Him being Duke?
Yeah.
Snake Eyes like a...
He looks like a Sith.
To be fair, Ray Park.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
God, the movie's still not over.
You gotta keep talking.
Right, so Arkham Asylum. Combat's not... It got better. I also... The Predator mode, like, when you're sneaking all that. That got better too. Like surprisingly,
Mm-hmm.
like for as good as the game is, like I'm surprised how the other games did actually make it better. Because I remember when Arkham City came out, I was thinking like, oh, it's just more of the same. And what does have a feel of that? No, they did improve the combat, the Predator combo, so I could take out cunts. Like it helps a lot. The only thing I could say that I like more in Arkham Asylum is the comic book feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you open the menu, it looks like comic book style. The one thing I miss is the I don't know if they still did it, but the interviews with the patients.
Yeah, we talked about that before.
Yeah, I love that they had the Joker,
Yeah.
Poison Ivy, Zaz. All like I love that. I also like just I'm pretty sure they still do it, but I don't remember. But in Arkham Asylum they did it best.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Like, hold that thought. The accelerator suits are designated Delta 6. This is a reference to the similarity designated series G.I. Joe Sigma 6 from 2005, which is the one G.I. Joe show that I mentioned before, and the only one I watched.
I think I've seen it too. Stupid soldier.
Huh.
What are you gonna kiss him? Move it.
Why are you saying that?
I gotta feel something in, right? I can
Well,
keep talking about Arkham Asylum, but I feel like I'm just going in circles, and I keep staying also as in Arkham Asylum. Man, this movie sucks. That would be dumb fun. You know, I actually saw the sequel in theaters. I don't know why. I guess we were just bored. And damn, that movie sucked too. I don't know why I want to go watch it. The weird thing was, it was the #1 movie in the world for a time. Fucking imagine that. Fucking G.I. Joe Retaliation. The middle of bumfuck February. I guess that's the best as we can got as movies. The fact everyone submitted themselves to like, you know what, we want to go watch a movie. Apparently, this will do. Fucking hell.
Stephen Sommers felt that this was the closest he would get to making a James Bond film. The film contains homages to several 007 films. Goldfinger, 1964. The Baroness wears a leather suit with an evening dress underneath. She also utilizes a weapon-laden automobile in Paris. Thunderball, 1965. A climactic battle at a underwater lair occurs. You only live once, 1967. A ninja training school appears. The Spy Who Loved Me, 1977. Prominent locations featured are the Egyptian pyramids, an underwater base, and a carrier ship. Like, yeah. If you knew your 007 knowledge, you've noticed all these references.
Yeah, I don't, so.
What do you think of the fun fact? Did you find that interesting?
Yeah, I never what it's this.
That's actually some good information. Like, oh, look at that.
I ain't gonna watch the movie again.
No.
Just wanna... Kill all the bad guys.
The Baroness and Destro are implanted with nanotechnology. This is an homage to G.I. Joe Sigma 6 2005, where both had cybernetic devices in their bodies.
Cool.
I'm also gonna. I also keep talking about that Sigma show, just in case if we have an audience who also remembers that show. Like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Hopefully, I'm trying to remember it, and I can't for the love of me.
And that's all. Those are all the fun facts.
Oh no! How much time have we still left?
That sounded your oh no sounded very sarcastic.
Yeah, it was.
Check your emails, man.
I have. I don't know why I have so many.
Then look at it. Look at it up.
Well, to be honest, I only check the new ones and I delete them every so often.
Wait, I just remembered something. I gotta search something. You hold on to this. Oh look, his little ghost face mask. You see that or no? Do you see that?
See what?
The ghost face mask that Joe's Cobra scientist, evil scientist mask.
No, I didn't see it.
Like, they don't have a name for him, right? They never say his name at this point of the movie.
What are you doing?
Trying to make my way through. All right. Huh?
Yeah, you're fine.
No, scientist man. They don't give him a name yet. He
No.
just shows up and says exposition.
Yeah,
This
he
is what I
just
did.
starts talking. Yeah. Angel's gotten so bored he'd rather be somewhere else.
No, I'm looking for. Here it is.
Oh shit! I do remember it now.
Tell the audience what I'm showing you.
So Angel's showing me a DVD case of G.I. Joe Sigma 6 First Strike. So on it we got Snake Eyes with like a gray visor, then some clan member next to him,
His students.
and then we got Duke Nukem in the middle, and then we got
Duke Nukem.
a clan Grand Wizard but in blue,
Oh, that's Cobra Commander.
and then an anime girl on the far right.
Scarlet Witch. No, not Scarlet Witch. What the? Scarlet.
Yeah.
It's because her name is Scarlet. I'm thinking of Scarlett Johansson and Scarlet Witch. I wonder if that happened on set before for like the Avengers movies, and where like the
Oh my jaw!
what?
I heard it. I heard a crack.
Why didn't you say like there's something with your teeth?
I got my wisdom teeth removed.
Ah, there you go.
I mean, I should be healed now.
You never know.
I never know.
Oh, I forgot. I need to put earphones on to listen. Look at those toys for people to buy.
Oh yeah, Toys R Us is gone.
That's very cartoony. That breath looked fake.
How much time we got left?
37 minutes.
Fucking hell. God. You know, at least this isn't as bad as Doom.
Really? I'm bored for both.
I know, but Doom was probably the worst one.
Hmm.
This is equally as bad, but I thought... Oh, I can't say equally as bad, because I think Doom is much worse. Yeah, who is he?
You not know?
No, I don't know.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised. I almost said it by accident. Look.
Oh, shit. It's Rex.
You know who that is?
Yeah, Justin
His
Gordon-Levitt.
acting. Is that him? Like I can't recognize him.
That's how I asked. It's like...
Does it look like him?
No.
Look at his acting. Channing Tatum. Well, to be fair, he didn't care.
No, I didn't care.
What was that screen on? Oh, okay, cause there.
Yes, shoot him. I like that. It is beautiful. Wow. All right then. You know. I didn't know Justin Gordon-Levitt was into science.
And internet. I went to the other guy. Thanks for the exposition.
This does feel like a Bond movie now. All of a sudden.
Da-da-da.
Yeah.
Also, while people wanted, while the executives wanted a GI Joe movie, they got a James Bond movie with GI Joe characters.
Yeah, it sort of feels like Pierce Brosnan kind of styles, at least especially like.
Okay, so since we know this, do you think if Steven Summers actually did a 007 movie, do you think he would actually do a good job? From
No.
from the little stuff we got from this.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. And why so? Can you explain that, or do you just say
Well,
no?
I mean, it was just like his sort of attempt.
To be fair, this is his attempt, but he has completely different characters from anything 007 had.
I mean, that's true, but
But he has some elements of the bad guys because they are cartoony from the old 007 before.
I would say the style.
Mhm.
It's not. I think of 007. I think sleek.
You think of what?
Sleek, like a very sleek look.
No, the name.
007.
Oh, okay, those.
Like, I think of James Bond. I think sleek, charismatic, and this is not any of that.
Mm.
There's no, like overconfidence.
But that show was there for like a second too long.
Mm.
She's gonna kiss him.
She kissed him. Should have blown him.
What? What makes you think that?
I'm bored.
Oh. It's Ripcord's time to shine.
His name's Ripcord. I just registered that.
Wait, his name is Ripcord?
Yeah, I thought.
Oh, that looks horrible. Look at that. Too late.
You see, fucking Snake Eyes looks cool here because you don't see his fucking lips. I wonder if that's Justin Gordon-Levitt doing the voice. You left.
It is.
For dead.
It is him. I discovered that as a fun fact. He said that he tried to do some. He tried his best to emulate the original Cobra Commander voice from the animated show.
But Kirk Commander was high pitched.
I know, but he said that's what he want. That's what he tried to do.
Well, then he sucked at it. Anna. I mean, she was just sleeping. You never know.
She looks like a saw dummy. I swear. I feel so sorry for Channing Tatum now.
No.
Like, he's not trying, but at the same time he is trying. Mm-hmm. He's like I'll say your lines, but I won't show any facial expressions. Right?
Yep.
Who's this guy? He said it couldn't happen. Look at his face. But she'd still blink. But did you say anything bigger than a quarter will be destroyed?
I wasn't listening, to be quite honest.
Because the thumb is bigger than a quarter, I assume.
Yeah. Heavier, too.
The sharks are spelled SHARK. I mean CS.
Shark. I mean, look at this. This is like dumb. Why couldn't they roll with just being dumb?
Also, wait, doesn't the Cobra base have sensors also? Like, hey, we sense our sensors show that there's a giant ship heading this way.
Yeah, a submarine has one. You can afford one.
Also, why is Heavy Duty in a little submarine? He should be out there wrecking shit.
With a bigger ship.
No, because he's the guy that mainly carries the giant machine gun.
Oh yeah.
He's making like, why is he in a little contained submarine?
Because I don't know.
Because we needed a Joe that we recognize.
Because he wanted to show he's safe in his masculinity, so a small ship would do. Now it looks like Star Wars.
Oh, it's there now. They got a Death Star underwater. What'd that do?
Yeah, I don't know.
It missed. I think it missed.
It looked like it turned off the lights for like a sec.
He accidentally throws a blade at the window. It was just a gun, like a handgun. Yay for you. Scarlet replies, "What? What'd you say?" Like, oh, not you, the other girl. Like, what, you cheating on me already?
The plane.
That sounds like something that would happen.
I mean, is it really bad if it hits Moscow? No, I love Russians.
Why that? Why do you say that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm bored.
Is it because we have one friend that's Russian?
Oh, that's right, we do.
You forget. Oh, manufactured by Mars. But you forgot?
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna... I missed still.
No, there's some destruction, although
Some.
it's not a very impressive weapon they have. 200 Joes. Joe's a terrible nickname. There's 200 Joes. That was fantastic. Oh!
How do you know how to do that, Joe? I mean, Joe.
Joe,
Dude,
yeah, fucking Joe.
you hear him? I'm gonna get you out of here. Oh, that was a horrible line delivery. But he's the main thing. I'm glad we know now the reason why his acting is bad in this. It's literally, I think he did it on purpose, or literally just like, I'm just gonna say what you wrote and then not gonna put any effort into it.
Go get it.
He's just Mr. Exposition. That's literally it.
Yeah, so.
That was so funny. Oh, so it's Scottish. But to be fair, if that's in Scottish, why isn't everything else in Cobra base? Why isn't it Scottish?
Because English is the biggest second language. You know, he's not gonna hire all Scottish people, right? Because, you know.
No, but his
Plus, he's got to diversify.
Plot twist. We're a Cobra soldier. Oh, there! It looks like a Cobra symbol. I just saw that. Why is it opening so slowly?
Because it's a surprise.
What?
It just looked funny.
Kids, don't forget to buy the Cobra base for only $200. Tell your parents. Was that an actual person or was that just a robot?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
It sounded like both, right?
Yeah.
So those missiles aren't even strong enough to actually destroy it. Just push it. Ding! I like that. He literally got disintegrated.
That's always fun. Oh, and so was a robot.
What was a robot?
The one that set the line.
Oh, okay. As much as I was paying attention. They added more window shattered effects when the window was already broken. Did you hear that or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard it.
I'll save you my damsel in distress.
And now I'm just hearing and I will always love you.
What?
You know that song, the Bodyguard.
Nope.
One?
Nope.
Man, gotta get cultured.
Is it music?
Yes.
Well, you know, I was very limited to knowing music when I was a kid.
Well, what about now? What's your excuse now?
Are any of those songs in The Greatest Showman?
No.
And I never heard of it. Oh, that was horrible.
What's he doing with her?
They're gonna have sex right after this. That's what he's doing with her. That's what he will do to her. With her, sorry.
At her. Through her. Above her. Under her. Below her.
Okay, stop.
Okay. Beside her. There, that's my last one. You hear that? You fucking hear that?
I think it was my third or fourth yawn.
God damn, we're still not done. Hey, they're so close to the end.
I could see why I love this movie when I was a kid. We got a street sweep cleaner. What's it called?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Street sweeping.
at outside.
Every Wednesday.
That's when we're recording this one.
Yeah.
That's when we're recording this one.
Oh.
He already was silent before. Thank you, exposition man.
Way to go, Frenchie.
Why is this missile flying even crazier than the last one?
Ah, you missed.
So we see him miss. We get Font saying he missed, and we get Scarlet saying he missed. We get the point. He missed, right?
Yep. In the skies.
He's to infinity and beyond. This is so exciting.
Oh yeah, they're fighting.
Did you literally forget?
Yeah, he absolutely did.
It's almost over anyway. I mean, the other fight. Look at that six pack.
Now he comes back in the sequel.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, so
Probably nanotechnology or something.
You stabbed me. Why did you stab me?
Wait, no, his lips are still there. Oh, similar to how episode 1 ended.
More or less, yeah.
Darth Maul gets stabbed, then he falls down, and then we get the over the what's it called, over the head shot of Darth Maul falling, and it's basically that.
Yeah.
Just without Storm Shadow being ripped, cut in half. Hey, it was closed much more before.
Looks like someone's sphincter. Just. Dog.
You're not supposed to feel anything. You're emotionless soldiers.
Yeah, now that you mention it, they've all been kind of crying when they die. So much for, that.
Why is the missile going down?
That's why.
You think it would just go straight to its target? Then fire! He missed it somehow. Fire the artillery on this unknown aircraft. right in front of the White House. It looked like he got ejected upward.
Well, that's how you normally get ejected. I don't know why.
They're all standing there like statues. No, you didn't. Is Ripcord the only black guy? Oh, wait, no. Heavy Duty's there. This Wayne brother must have thought this movie would have been his big break.
Well, his big break was Broken for a Dream.
I know that is.
It's
If I never heard of it, it's not important. Oh, 6 of them, because I expect like a 6-pack. Okay, it's more than 6.
More than 6.
What? Cut to explosion. Looks like your ship changed. Your first yawn.
My first yawn. I somehow managed. You know what? The way it looks like it looks like a colonoscopy. Just going through like that.
Her run.
Well, maybe you should.
Come on, guys. I know I'm not Tommy Lee Jones, but come on, guys. I'm trying my best here. Is that literally the only way to get up there? to get out of the base.
Maybe, I don't know.
That really looks impractical.
Probably is.
Probably a good visual for our heroes and where they escape through the Oni exit. Like there's like 3 other pipes shown over there. What are those for? Throwing away the trash only? Yeah, Scarlet, we're all clear. Though you said it. That was an audience cheering.
You were watching the bootleg version of it.
Next thing they're saying, Duke, Duke, Duke. I mean, Joe, Joe, Joe.
On the screen, you just see people stand
Why
up.
are we
and
being
walk
shown
away.
this? Oh, we see Storm Shadow's body. Oh, that thing. We still that's still unnecessary.
It really is absolutely unnecessary, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Do you remember what happens?
Yeah, his face turns to metal and whatnot. That doesn't look too bad.
Yeah. What? Why? Why'd you pick that name from me? Is it because we're from comic book characters? He looked like he was happy. Now he said he's bad. He's upset. His head just got bigger.
It did, it really did.
He's Ghostface, right?
Yep.
Also, if people don't know, Ghostface is the name of the Halloween mask used in Scream. His actual name is called Ghostface. Or being taunted.
I like how we should know Cobra shall rise, and then literally like in 10 minutes he's gonna lose.
Mm-hmm. You and what army? Because typical. That's way too obvious.
That looked weird though, right? Just standing to him and they camera falls back.
His one real face going out to literally everything being CG. There's still technically the one shot. Oh wait, I forgot what he said already.
Yeah.
Like wait, what?
He literally said it will rise, and then now he's put in fucking jail. He doesn't even come out on the.
Not even a chair.
We could sit down and, you know, crisscross applesauce, they used to say. Yeah, she's more than fine.
He says.
Do they still get conjugal visits?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. So you know.
He just said, "I'm gonna be seeing much more of you now."
Like, in what way?
Conjugal visits.
Oh, okay. I thought even like sexually, like, you know, I will see more of you. I'm bored. I don't know. It's just boredom's getting to. I'm just trying to do anything. Snap out of
CG,
it.
we go again. Oh, this is worse CG. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, it looks like a commercial for an app. Oh yeah.
We're gonna whistle again. Oh, no, that was like random.
He's asking.
The one time he's smelling. Ugh. Please. Well, mention about the mongoose.
Mongoose. I wonder if it was in Spanish, they go, let's go, Jose's.
Is Joe in Spanish Jose's?
I think so.
Are we just guessing?
I'm good just guessing.
Because they sound similar.
I tripped out that Juan is Spanish for John.
John?
Yeah.
Wow, I never would have guessed that.
I never would have guessed too. I remember because I have a friend named John and he's like...
Oh, Stephen Sommers has a thing for Egypt because he did the Mummy movies.
Oh, yeah. 4 more years. 4 more years.
Excuse me. Why are you screaming 4 more years out of curiosity?
I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
We're finally safe.
You think any president's ever masturbated in the Oval Office?
If not, there is one now.
Yeah, there is.
The twist.
Maybe not like cum.
Did you know
but
that?
Very, very least.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew that. Stephen Sommers.
Oh, I remember this song. This is the song that introduced me to Black Eyed Peas. Are they still a thing?
They're still a thing, surprisingly. Just without
The lead singer?
without the lady.
There was a lady?
There was a lady in Black Eyed Peas, Fergie. She's not in it anymore.
Wow, he disconnected his earphones.
Yeah, I'm not.
Christian is gonna.
I don't like the Black Eyed Peas. I don't.
Oh wow, really?
No.
I'm doing some hand signal in front of his face.
Ever had one
Executive producer Stephen Sommers. Okay, there's more. Okay, wait. It sounded like they cut. I assume this is the woman that left.
No, I mean she.
Well,
left,
you're not listening. I forgot. You're not. No, the woman is singing now. But I forgot. You're not. You don't know.
Yeah, she left like a couple of years ago.
Boom. Oh, there was a Sigma 6 logo from the show, the cartoon. Just shut up. Can you hear from my phones?
A bit.
Let me see. The lyric is literally, we go boom boom. Like talking to little kids. We got that boom boom.
No, that was an actual song from their album.
No, I'm saying, no, I know, but this is what I'm saying. The way they're singing is like they're talking to children. Like, they go boom boom boom. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I'm glad that he was able to escape from this. He and Channing Tatum. Nobody else from here does anything. But apparently that Hawk Commander guy, apparently he's known for stuff. I didn't bother to. Ray Park.
Jonathan Pryce. He's the thing.
Who's that?
He's in Game of Thrones. He came out in that new Terry Gilliam film, The Man Who Killed Don Quixote.
Know that.
I don't know if that's still coming out because then there was
Raise the roof.
Happened.
Raise the roof.
God, I just want the movie to
Dennis
come
Quaid.
out to see it. Just
Dennis Quaid. Like, what is he known for? You were saying something. I just ignored you.
Dennis Quaid. What? I don't remember what he.
Okay.
I don't remember. Can we stop?
Oh, we have to wait till it's over.
Do we really?
Yes.
Why? God.
We can just talk about it. So what do you think? It's over.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
No, just say like it was worse than you thought. It was as bad as you thought.
No,
like
it was terrible. I was actually looking forward to this because I remember. Well, no, I didn't like it the first time I saw it. What the fuck am I talking about? I just.
What are you talking about? Wait, Heavy Duty is first. I don't know why. Sorry, go.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't like it the first time, but I thought it was like maybe it's like maybe enough years has given like maybe it'll be big dumb fun. No, it wasn't that. It was just very boring, very dull. I'd rather watch the sequel.
I never watched sequel. I don't want to.
No, we're watching it one of these days.
No!
We're gonna have to.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. We absolutely do. We gotta do it for the audience of like 1 or 2 people. That is not us.
I think our journal has like 10 viewers probably.
Seriously?
I think.
How do
by this point.
Well, for those 10, we gotta do it for those 10.
Our highest viewed video by this point has been the Marine, because I put it in the wrestling podcast to listen to. They have a fan page run by actual fans, and I posted the video of the commentary sample, and that's our highest viewed one. Because also we got some word back from the 3 hosts of the wrestling podcast. They all thought it was funny, And some of the people who commented back on the video, that's just thought it was really funny.
And so what you're saying is we should do more wrestling movies.
I was thinking, I think we have to.
Yeah, we absolutely.
Like, at least like 2 or 3 every year.
Yeah, that's fair.
By this point, remember what the Miz called his fans who watch the Mariners?
Mariners. That's really that's terrible fucking.
It's funny though. I think it's funny.
Marine.
It's funny to make fun of.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Speaking of Mariners, G.I. Joe.
This was no the Marine. I'll tell you that much.
Is worse or better?
This was worse. At least the Marine had. It was dumb. It was the idiot we can make fun of. This wasn't. It's just horrible. It was heartbreaking to watch, man. It was so dumb.
Not really heartbreaking unless you were 30 years old who grew up with the original G.I. Joe and then saw this and like, oh my.
Back in the 50s and 60s when Joe first came out.
There were 30 years. Remember, a lot of popularity came in the 80s, where a lot of current people love the 30-year-olds, the 80s kids.
Yeah, that's fair. I never grew up with Joe.
You know what's funny thing? By this point, I might go on a tangent or something, but at this point I'm getting annoyed by 80s people, 80s kids. I'm like, okay, I get it. You love your 80s stuff. Please stop talking about it so much. There were other generations, 90s, 2000s. Other stuff came out of that thing. Please shut up.
Yeah. Well, it seems like 90s is going to be the next thing.
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's gonna be early 2000s.
Mid-90s.
Oh, can you imagine the early 2000s coming back? I don't want it to come back again.
You know, I'm curious to see. I go in with caution, but I look forward to it just because I want to see like the 90s. I was born in 86, so I don't remember much of the 90s.
94. I was 94.
So I don't even remember when I was 4 years old. But I'm curious to see, like, with the early 2000s, like, I remember that, because I grew up in that. I'm curious to see what they show and what I remember from the early 2000s, because I'd be like, no, that's really dumb. I'd be like, yeah, that was pretty spot on, or, hey, I didn't know that.
I'm rocking out.
Because the one thing that I remember from the early 2000s was, like, 9/11.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then after that, that's when, like, people started to change, and, like,
The one thing I can say that living up as I am now, more 96. 2 things that I hear constantly is 9/11 and shootings. Like, that's the big fucking thing I'm facing. Like, and I would say politics, but politics is like every fucking generation. That never gets any better. Because, like, 9/11, school shooting, terrorism, global terrorism.
The government sucks.
Yeah, we were exposed to the first, is it NSA, right? Yeah, National Security Agency, the whole leaks, Snowden, WikiLeaks, Assange. Like, we're growing up to that shit. You know, people are older. It's like, this is beyond them.
They're like, what, us. Dad?
Yeah, exactly. We were growing up with that shit. That's probably like the pivotal things. That's what I can say. If I get older, and I could tell whoever the fuck's willing to listen to me, but like, I grew up after 9/11 or during 9/11. I think I was in school when that happened. I'm not exactly sure. I just remember
I was taking a bath. I was either taking a bath or pooping.
I don't remember where. I think I was in school. For some reason, that's how I remember it.
When 9/11 happened, a lot of schools told their teachers to let their kids go home early.
Yeah. I remember the big thing against immigration. Hispanics were hated.
Boom, boom, boom. Shake your regulation.
Reggaeton. This is reggaeton.
Oh, boom, boom. The name went up. Okay. Oh, speaking of things, Sam Winston? Okay, never mind. I thought it was Sam Winston, which was the...
Filmed in Los Angeles and Paris. I believe Paris. Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Please feel free to take their money from your taxes. That's why a lot of movies don't film anymore in Los Angeles. Because of
taxes, yeah.
But Captain Marvel, but this time Captain Marvel hasn't come out yet, but Captain Marvel was shot in LA because they wanted it
authentic?
Authenticity. I got that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted authenticity because the movie takes place in Los Angeles, I think. And yeah, so they actually shot it I wonder how many years it's been since a movie was shot in LA. I think the latest one was probably Captain Marvel.
Mid-90s was shot in LA.
Oh yeah.
More like the streets of LA, not exactly like downtown or whatnot.
Mid-90s, directed by Jordan Hill.
Go watch it. If you haven't seen that movie, go watch it.
Or download it. By this point.
I'm pretty. When does that movie come? Fuck it.
Some point, it's gonna be online available.
At some point, yeah, it just comes out. Go watch it. It's a really damn good movie, which surprising because I was not. I had no expectations for that movie, and it surprised me. It wasn't great, but I'm glad I did watch it.
It wasn't even great?
It wasn't even great.
Okay. The movie's over. Going back to G.I. Joe, Rise of Cobra, the movie's over. It was more horrible in terms of I was just so bored. We are cursed with watching boring movies.
You took off your headphones and you fucking left me. Just to go, hey.
I literally took 10 steps to the right side of you just to get that movie.
That's more than enough.
We're gonna go now.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Have a good day, night, whatever.
Take care.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Any last words?
Go watch Mid-90s. It was pretty damn good.
Go watch Mid-90s. It could be like a 5-year anniversary. We're showing Mid-90s again in theaters.
Yeah.
Or 10 years. Or the world imploded by this point. Or we went to war or something. I don't know. But if we go to war, we can always rely on the Joes to defend us.
Go Joe. And knowing's half the battle.
I
don't know what the other half is. They never explained that. I wish they would.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.